What's good? We got my boy Deji Films in the building today, man. How you feeling?
How you feeling, buddy?
What you been on, bro?
I've been chilling. What you been on?
Man, working, grinding. So look, today we gonna talk about, the industry, everything that's going on. We gonna talk about how you got started with it, where you start off at, what got you into the industry, or
Hold on.
I'm gonna just cut. Yeah, man. So tell them how you got started, man. Cause when I met you, man, you was doing shows and stuff, man. How you getting to doing shows, bro?
How I started doing shows?
Yeah.
When did I get started filming?
When you started doing shows, you was doing small parties first?
Shows. Damn. What made us do a show? I don't know. A long time ago. I don't know. We just always wanted to turn damn near 10 to 30, 10 to 60. Look, key. We're trying to find the best way to throw that money.
Right.
Flip it up. But what got me started in shows is, I'll say the first time was when I seen the crowd in my school, and me and my brother seen it and we're like, damn, this crowd be crazy, but we know some people that we tapped in with the rack. Then we tried to do it, and the school had some issues. We're not able to do it in that city, so we had to move to another city, an hour away. Cause the promotion in the school, it was all around town. It was epic. To that, we had a spot, but we kept the down deposit for the spot. But the dude didn't get the city permit, so we're not able to do the show. And he refunded our money 2 weeks before the event. We're like, damn, we already did all this promo, pour all this money.
Okay.
Now you gonna refund our money?
So your first big show, bro, you had a couple of decent artists. You had Teeski on there, and you had DCG brothers. What made you rock with them at the time? And do you feel like you got taxed on the price? Do you feel like they showed you? Do you feel like they showed you love? And we gonna talk about how a lot of artists be overcharging and they not, they not all the way there yet. So we gonna talk about do you feel like you got taxed? Was it worth it?
I don't care. At the moment, we had two options. It's either Teeski and DCG Brothers or Bossman D-Lo.
Right, okay.
Bossman D-Lo just did that hit.
Bossman D-Lo probably won 20,000, don't he?
Look, hold on. We gonna get there, bro.
Okay.
Bossman D-Lo. Did Bossman D-Lo want 20? Yeah, he did want 20. Well, look. We call Murder. Murder had...
Hey, shout out Murder. Shout out Murder. Shout out Boss Murder, man.
He knows
shout
everybody in the rack. He tapped in, all type of shit like that. But Teeski was the hottest in the rack at that moment when he dropped that, Catch a B or some shit like that.
Yeah, Catch a B. He had Money Young going crazy. Yeah. What else he had going crazy? He had some hits for sure, man.
Yeah, he had some hits for sure, man. He did that and it was nice, and I don't know. He was the hottest then. We had an option for Bossman D-Lo. Bossman D-Lo wanted 5,000 extra.
But you got to think what year? This was in 2024, right?
This was 2024. Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't March. It was April.
April. It
was April.
I got taxed. Everybody, yes, I did get taxed. When I told Guap how much I paid, he said, "Yeah, you got taxed." Because but I liked it though. That was cool. It was like a groundstone because when I did the show, everything could have gone right if I did it in Terre Haute. It happened in Indianapolis, cool. It was alright, not really.
Right, it was alright.
But was able to see this artist for real. When you're about to buy them, go back and see the past shows they've done. If you haven't seen the past shows they've done and the revenue they've brought in, don't be so quick to drop your money.
Right.
You gotta make sure you have the best analysis. Anytime you do a show, if you do a show, the ticket sales stuff, it always goes to the label.
Right.
So the label know how much you can pull in and all type of stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So where did that transition come in when you was like, all right, cool, I'm finna pick up this camera and get busy? Cause we saw you go from that change, man.
Because I told you during the show, right? I told you I was gonna be a cameraman too. That's so crazy. Damn, I've been knowing this before I even started.
Right. That's how manifestation work, bro. You just gotta, you know.
But I've been told, man, I'm like, man, I'm gonna pick up this camera from and get back to shooting music videos, because I've been shooting music videos since when I was like 15 or 16. But when I went to college, I stopped. That's my number one regret. Why did I stop? The reason why I stopped because I was so tired with college work, and I hate.
So you from Indiana then?
I'm not from Indiana. Stop telling me, bro.
Okay, so you went to college in Indiana.
I went to college in Indiana.
Okay.
So I was shooting. Let me finish. I was shooting music videos. I was editing so much videos. My laptop was hot as hell, and I was just doing a whole lot of schoolwork. And you know, being a freshman, I didn't have the right guidance and stuff like that. So I just dropped the filming part. And I don't know why I just dropped it. I thought because I didn't really like editing too much.
Right.
It was taking too much of my time.
Right.
I could do it, but it was taking too much of my time, and I needed to study. I'm a person that I'm not really that good at school, so I had to do my best.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. Let me ask you. So you went to school. You went to school in Indiana. How you feel about the Indiana scene compared to the Chicago scene? Because you know a lot of people say, you know, because right now, you know, we got Shrilly G, man. You know, he from Indiana, but he doing this thing in Chicago. You know, linking up with the Bloodhounds and whatnot. So how do you feel about the whole Indiana-Chicago thing? Do you feel like some of those dudes get a pass to come to Chicago and not really claim Chicago, but be a part of the Chicago music scene? You see what I'm saying?
Shout out Naptown.
So what you think of? And then another thing, you got what you think about Georgiana? She from Indiana too.
Shout out Naptown. Shout out everybody from Indiana. I know making it out of Indiana is not easy. That shit is.
Bro, I would say them two.
Consistency.
You had about Indianapolis artists. You had like YSMR. You had before Polo Boy Nunu, Marco 5K. Shout out Polo Boy Nunu, Marco 5K, man. You know, Naptown, y'all been doing y'all thing a minute, man.
It's very hard to stay consistent in indie.
R&B Rello. Shout out Rello. Shout out Rello. He up and coming too. Shout out Rello. Long live Lil Devin too. He was another rapper from Anderson, Indiana, I believe. So shout out Lil Devin. So back to Chicago. How do you feel about the media side, like the bloggers in Chicago? How do you feel about it? How you feel about them? Like, you met Chicago Wave. How was that like?
Chicago Wave is cool, man. He a crazy ass motherfucker. He haven't still showed me his face, man. I'm gonna take off his mask.
Yeah, what's to that mask shit, bro?
I don't know what's that. Because he know what he be doing, man. This video shit. Bro, you cannot get caught lacking in Chicago if you Chicago Wave, man. There's so much shit you post. They be like, hey, that's your motherfucking Chicago Wave. Bro,
that's crazy. So he don't never take that mask off, huh?
Yeah, bro, that's weird, man. Go check out his Nigerian name.
He been doing that shit a minute, though, bro. I remember shit. I was in high school seeing Chicago Wave shit, man. Shout out Chicago Wave. You met him at the what? When was the first time you met him? At the Star Band, Sugar Hill D-Dot?
Yeah. We had him in the Maybach, man. He was took in the back of the back, man.
They had the Maybach, huh? That was lit. They had
look, his ass want to eat fufu in the Maybach. He gonna break the fufu tray, man. You gotta go watch the video, man.
Right.
On Instagram, Deji Films, remember right here.
Okay. I would say, what's the craziest being on the road? You know what I'm saying? Doing shows, traveling, man. What's the craziest or the most fun you had at a show, or the most unexpected thing you have happen at the show?
The best show I ever had was Cowboy. Right now.
And where you do that at?
We did Cowboy in Western Illinois University. It was lit.
Shout out Western Illinois. I'm gonna put a drop when I was there.
Illinois,
hey, y'all know when I was there.
Y'all got me forever, man. Like,
hey, they know.
Love me. I see any one of y'all bitch ass promoting Western Illinois, I'm gonna catch y'all ass and fry y'all ass.
Hey, nah, we did this show. They did this show with Teeski, bro. That was one of Teeski's biggest shows out there. They always get lit for show. Shout out Western Illinois.
Like their vibes there is nice. Cowboy, they did this thing. Everything was organized, you know.
Right.
It was a very good show. I was really like happy at the end of the day. You know, people were happy. You know?
And it was Cowboy. Who else pulled up through there?
Cowboy, Mushu Boys, Torch, Paid Crate. They were all in there, you know. It was very nice. But we got something coming better, man. We remember already know who we trying to do.
Oh, bro, it's gonna come together, man. How you feel about some of the Chicago artists that got left out the XXL this year? Because you know, like they said, they felt like, you know, Faso should have been on that list. They put in. I don't even know where he from, but didn't he go out there and do? I think he from Illinois.
I'm surprised 2 people didn't get on there.
Yeah, because like
Hurricane
they let
Wisdom,
right. Okay.
Rack Baby. Hurricane Wisdom.
Yo,
really
Rack Baby. Shout out Rack Baby, man. Get that.
At the time, like people know Hurricane Wisdom more than I don't know. There was a white girl on that XXL. There was some group of people I didn't know.
XXL do this thing where I feel like, cause you know it's so many labels tied in through XXL, bro, and like I feel like XXL do this thing where like they pick artists and build relationships with them and then give them a free spot that's not deserved, bro.
I think I know what they do.
So they try to keep it as free minded as possible, but you know it's always you're getting for sure type. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like XXL is like they so connected with like 5 labels and labels.
No.
Hear me out. And the labels like, hey, help me push this artist, get them on the XXL list. Look, I'm gonna break you off 50 racks. Bam. That's a promotional skill they can do that will have, because most of them artists on XXL, you're not meant to be over there, bro. Get your ass home, bro. Where's Hurricane? Where's Rack Baby? Look, they put in artists that you gotta go back and look at their shows. You gotta go back and look at how much people are they pulling in. We don't want to mention some names, but me and Melo seen today that like the artists that they be charging 10,000, they can pull like more than 150 people.
It depends where it's at for sure.
No, it depends where they at, but mellow, you can mellow it out, bro. Think about it, bro. Look at Rack Baby, bro. Think about it.
Good.
Rack Baby does the same average kind of people in each state he goes to or more.
He did pretty good in Tennessee too.
It's like once each spot is not like adding up. Like if y'all know what I mean. If you really do this show stuff, you really understand what I mean. You gotta make sure, like those artists on XXL, are they getting them kind of people at their shows? That's a real question. Why is Rack Baby not on there, man?
So how you what you think about Summer Smash? You know, I missed it this year.
Summer Smash was lit, man. We had some tickets, man, Lil.
Shout out the whole city, everybody that performed at Summer Smash. Y'all did y'all shit. Baby Chief, he had a good performance. Chucky had a good performance. It was some people that was left out again too. Like Vaughn was there. Faso, I don't even think Faso was there this year. He got left out. Who else got left out? Man, it was something for sure.
But how about did Bloodhound perform?
Bloodhound did perform. They performed.
But I seen one show. They said Bloodhound can't perform in Summerfest in Milwaukee. That security.
It got So we're gonna talk about that. So they said Q50 the security wasn't rocking with. They basically said they ain't have enough security and that they thought something was gonna happen, and that's in Milwaukee. And y'all know what they allegedly said about Q50 in Milwaukee. Hey, they get busy in Milwaukee, so they probably feel like some shit probably was bound to happen type shit.
Well, that's crazy though.
Man, security got to just be on point, bro. They just got to be on point. So right now, man, the music scene in Chicago, man, it's still, you know, it's always a damn near new artist coming out every other year. Who would you say is in your top 5 in the underground right now?
Top 5.
And we don't want to, because you know how Chicago get, bro. But like,
are you talking about Chicago?
Outside looking in, yeah. What you mean?
It's outside something. Dude, that just mean
Frisco. Shout out Frisco.
Yeah, high speed. You know what I'm talking about, Frisco.
Yeah, Frisco. Yeah, shout out Frisco, man. You doing your shit, Birdie.
There's another one too. CEO, he be on the drill shit. He be with they be getting their videos done by Mata. They be hitting some millions. I forgot their names. But he hot right now too.
I say Baby Chief definitely up there now. Chucky, but Chucky whole demographic change, bro. I feel like Chucky trying to go on some pop shit, bro. Like he trying to go on some, cause like he ain't really tapped into the underground music scene no more. He really on his Lucky shit, on his V shit. He trying to pull in as many fans as he could get. You know what I'm saying? And he don't even live in Chicago no more. I think he stays somewhere down in the A, bro. He real tapped into the A.
For sure, but I just feel like Chucky is doing good chart wise, all type of stuff, but show wise, Chucky's always running away from a show in Chicago. Don't want to do no college shows. Like, what's going on, Chucky, man? Can Chucky see this message? Like, can we do a show? Like, can we get you on the road, bro? Like, you.
Let's go. Shout out Chucky.
Like, bro, it's time for you to, hop on the road. You already got that pop. Let's get you on the road. Like, different colleges. There's all kind of different people that haven't seen you yet, man.
Shout out Chucky for sure.
You in the jungle and you want me to come to the jungle. You in the jungle and you want me to come to the jungle. I'm doing an interview right now. I'm doing an interview, man. But I'll say what's up to my interview, man.
Hey, shout out Ball Out, man. You know that. Hey, he said free DCG, man.
Now rocking, they're right there in the jungle where Needy from, man. They outside, but I got somebody outside real quick, man. I'm gonna hit you up, man.
Bro. What should we hop back into, man? I kind of you gonna have to throw back in some so we can keep the conversation
going.
Yeah,
man. We're talking about DCG in there, man.
So you met him in Miami, how
Miami. Real love. We went to slide to that pool party. I don't know why we didn't slide. I don't know. We forgot to get the low or something like that. But yeah, man. Who I met, real love. Damn. It don't be real for real, man, in Chicago.
Man, in this game, bro, it's about
like they be just okay. But I mean, Teeski showed us love.
Shout out Teeski, man.
Teeski showed us love. Who else? That's about it, man.
Alright, let's talk about, we ain't gonna talk about some Chicago shit. We gonna talk about some music industry shit, bro. So let's go back into let's dive into Atlanta. How you feel about the Atlanta music scene?
I've been to Atlanta, man. I haven't like really observed it for real. Like I feel like there's so much things.
Can you name at least their 5 biggest rappers right now off the top of your head? Yeah, okay. So shout out Pluto, man.
Shout out Pluto.
Pluto had a crazy come up, bro. We gonna shout out Pluto.
I'll say it's about Pluto though, so don't
shout out. You can't shout out Pluto.
Geeky, bro. It's just about damn near Pluto for real.
All right, we can't shout out Pluto and forget about Bunny B, man. She going crazy with that. Yeah, we about to have fun. Summer just begun. Yeah, she going crazy with that shit, bro. So shout out Bunny B, man. The whole Atlanta been going crazy, we like 21 Savage, Young Nudie, Baby Drill, all of them. Now you got the younger generation, you got, shout out Lil Tony, man. I ain't gonna lie, been wanting to get a vlog, get an interview, get some content going. Shout out Lil Tony, man. Who else? Rack Baby, we already got some shit with Rack Baby, man, but, as always, love to get some more content with him. Who else? Baby Kia, he another one. Man, Baby Kia energy, brody, like that. Bro, like 19, 20, he younger than me by like 2 years, bro. That nigga energy, stage performance, he is worth his money. I ain't gonna lie. He's somebody that got that, like, because you got some of them artists that be on stage and they just be high as hell. You know what I'm saying? Just, chilling.
Baby, I want to meet him, though. I feel like I like his energy. Like, I feel like we'll relate on something.
Bro, he see the camera, he know what to do. You say, shout out Deji Film, he'll sell that shit on, bro. He'll sell it for sure. You got Baby Kia, who we say, Lil Tony. Shout out PCF Man. Shout out Rude K's. We gonna shout out.
Alright, cool on the shout out, bro. You shouting everybody out on my YouTube. We gotta work for it before you get too many shout outs.
Alright, come on. We gonna go back in.
Some shit in check.
Alright, what can we hop into next?
What can we hop into?
What's some plans you got? What's somebody you want to shoot with?
Oh, look, guys. Look, Babycheifdoit, right? We gotta do that. Like, I feel like, I don't know. When I had a good feel, like, same feeling I had about Bossman D-Lo, same feeling I have about Babycheifdoit.
The thing with Baby Chief, man, he's so young, bro, and like he got so much time to change as an artist, bro. He got so much time to change as an artist, bro. So shout out Fred too. I know we just said no shout out,
look,
but Fred doing a great job with Baby Chief, man. How do you feel
about what Baby Chief did at Summer Smash?
Man, the shit with the Riley shit, bro. That shit was I thought the shit was funny. And then it was a meme and shit. I saw it on Facebook, and I thought it was good marketing, bro. The whole fit, you know, he do look like Riley. You know, they always say he did look like Riley. So I think he ate that up, and the blogs picked it up. So it's like when the blogs pick you up, that's free promotion, bro. And he produced a track too, and he dropped the video, and the video did 200,000 first day, pushing 300K first day right now, bro. That's some shit.
I'm gonna text Fred right now, man, because last time me and Fred talked, I was dealing with some other people and things were not going as right. I don't want to work with them kind of people no more. You feel me? If you know, you know. But I'm gonna DM Fred right now. Look, I'm gonna text him, what's up with Babycheifdoit. We got
Manifestation real, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut that shit in the air, man.
I'm gonna tell Fred that we got like one, two, three. Let's tell him we got 4 colleges ready. Please, let's take Babycheifdoit on a run.
See, you know we gonna be there.
Hopefully we can work out a budget. If we work out a budget and we really take him on this 4 schools, this is epic, bro. Melo, you gonna be everywhere though. You gonna see this shit. This shit's gonna be epic, bro. What do you think, bro? Babycheifdoit at 4 colleges.
4 colleges.
Hometown. Fuck it up. Shit that gets never done before, bro. And this is shit that if he does, is really gonna create more fans, more revenue, more people are gonna be knowing him in different small towns, which they already know him, but they don't see him. Everybody not gonna come to Chicago for a show, and you know that, bro. People want to come. People want you to come to their hometown.
Right.
It's gonna be nice, bro. I really want to do it. Anybody, any support out there that want to make this shit happen with us, please, man.
Man, y'all tap in with the shows, man, for sure. We got this shit sold up for sure. But how you feel about? What do you think about what they say about, you know, the burbs versus Chicago? Is it a big deal to you? Do you feel like, because you know, like smaller cities like Harvey, Dalton, Calumet City, like it's always a debate where, you know, they from the burbs. But a lot of these new artists, and it ain't no diss, but they really be from the burbs. Like, you know, 147 Cowboy, he from the burbs. Chucky, he from Calumet City. Teeski from the burbs. Baby Chief from the burbs.
That's why DCG and them be getting all these rappers' ass, because they really from out west. They're really from the jungle.
And it's only 2. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's only because, you know, Lil Fo. Shout out Lil Fo, man. You know, he need to do his well waited on return back to the music scene. But it's only so many big rappers from out west. You know, Lil Fo started with that shit. You know, you got Von right now. You got DCG right now.
But real artists from the real, like, out west, from the real trenches, from like up north, they got real bars when you hear them. And when you hear in their bars, you know their bars is like never gonna leave them, and that shit is authenticity.
Right. Is that one recording still too?
Yeah, it is. But the authenticity, that what people cannot buy out, and that what the suburban kids always try to get. The authenticity, bro. Like, think about like an artist, like, I wish I could play one artist for you guys right now. You're gonna hear that shit, you're gonna be like, damn.
Let me ask you, so now that we doing this blog and media shit, bro, how you feel about the direction that No Jumper been going into? Because it's a debate that they be like, you know, Adam 22 just be bringing, you know, LA gang members on his platform and letting them take over.
For real?
Yeah. Have you been watching the news?
Nah, but like, why does he do that though?
Cause what you mean, he in LA, bro, and it's like they already know where he at, and it's like they easy to pull up on, it's easy to extort him, and so what he trying to do is just basically, I'm gonna just show love by putting y'all on my platform, but what they saying is that he making that shit worse, like. Cause ever since he started bringing them niggas on there, you know, Brick Baby he was with, Brick Baby got indicted. Who else got indicted? Big U. They basically said that No Jumper got them indicted because all the shit they was talking about. Bro, they had a video of Brick Baby, bro, at No Jumper gang, and they used the video of the nigga having a pipe on him in the interview as a charge because he's a felon. He can't have a gun on him. So they're using clips from No Jumper and they're like locking people up and shit like that. And they're basically saying like he co-signing that shit. I don't know if you seen that. I'm just throwing shit out there.
I can see it happen because No Jumper, he be trying to get that reaction, and he be taking the extra step to do it. But at the same time, you putting people's life at jeopardy. That's why I agree with what the dude YFBG Duck homie Ruger.
Ruger, yeah.
I like how he didn't take shit from No Jumper. No Jumper is all love. One day I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna shake your hand, but I'm gonna just speak my mind for right now.
Right. I was gonna say where you want to jump back into. Talked about the shows and shit. Would you ever jump into doing management, working with labels, trying to start your own label, or would you get into doing that shit? Because being a cameraman, being a promoter, you get to look at shit from different angles, and not a lot of people get to look at. You get what I'm saying? Not a lot of people get to look at it from those different angles. If you've been a cameraman, a DJ, and a promoter, you look at shit different. So it's like you kind of get an up. You get an up one on that if you jumping into management, because now you know what it takes to get an artist to sell. You know what it takes to get an artist to sell out a crowd. They got to make good music. If you're a cameraman now, you got to know you got to produce quality work. So it's like, is that something you would get into? Is manage the artist so that you can get that extra back in? You know what I'm saying?
Someone like Lyrical
like AMF, he manages artists too. He got the
cool. But someone like Lyrical Lemonade, have you ever thought about why don't he manage artists? Have you ever thought about that?
I think they tried to sign an artist, but
Lyrical Lemonade never tried to sign an artist. Labels be begging Lyrical Lemonade for him to sign artists. Lyrical Lemonade don't want to be attached to this artist, because when you start being attached to this artist, it's extra stuff. Most cameramans that really sign artists, we actually just do it for the money. There's nothing wrong with that. We all need the money and everything. We all need the milestone to get up there. But if we look at the longer run, the more we are attached to this artist, the more, even though their career go down, you have to I wouldn't fully say go down with them, but you have to still be with them while they're going down.
Right.
And it's they're like a lifetime plan, because if anything happened to you, if you go get locked up 4 or 5 times, and I'm your manager or whatever, I'm whoever you signed to or something like that, I have to be with you to the end. Like, if I gotta help you out, and you're always gonna have me, and I might as well. And at the end of the day, the management might end up going in negative instead of positive,
right,
while making money. So that's why Lyrical Lemonade don't try to sign no artists, because of the attachment. And he doesn't want the attachment because he's dealing with so many other artists, dealing with commercials, dealing with so many other stuff. So at the longer run, it's not good to be signed to this artist. Like, look at someone like AMF now. AMF, I love what he does.
Shout out AMF visual.
Out AMF. I love what he does. But think about it. Like, when it happened to Lil Jeff, it's like he had to follow him. Like, you understand, had to be there for him all the way to them. You understand? It's like an attachment thing. But I understand it's still love too at the same time. But that's why most big Black Square production companies, stuff like that, they try to run away from signing artists.
So, what's some other shit that's been in the news? Skilla Baby, man, he coming back from just getting shot in Detroit. You know, he a big rapper from the Midwest.
I know.
We in the Midwest. We in the Midwest.
Indianapolis. They were in Indianapolis with Boss Mandela and Gorilla. I don't know why the fuck we didn't go though.
Yeah.
Why the fuck didn't we go?
It was today. It was yesterday, wasn't it?
And you know what? Hey, look. Someone called me right there like, hey, I'm going to the show in Indianapolis. I'm like, damn, that's true. The guy, I'm like, damn, my plug didn't.
If I don't usually get a way in.
Look, I said, my plug didn't come and check. I don't know what's wrong with Mello. He's not coming and check. Someone else called me. Why you not in Milwaukee? I said, damn, my plug Mello, he ain't called me, so I don't know what the fuck is not going on.
Right.
So, bro, you gotta get us on the road, bro. You know.
Man, bro, I got shit planned up. Then I'm like, that shit. See, the thing with the versus the promoters versus the big companies, bro. The big companies, I don't know who be behind that, bro. They don't be wanting everybody to know who be behind the big companies, bro. Like BCN, like Mac Agency. I know who Mac Agency is, but bro, like Live Nation, them, they're very hard to like get in contact with. They be doing this shit a while, bro. So like versus the promoters, like, you know, you can hit a promoter up, bro, and show him your work and lock in with him. And after a while, you just lock in with him, bro. And then now this shit become clockwork. But with the big venues, bro, the bigger corporations, they want the money. And you got to either get your ticket.
Okay, look.
Get your ticket and finesse your way in. Because you as a cameraman, you know how to finesse your way in. What's some crazy shit that you finesse your way into?
But ain't no way of finessing your way into
It is, though.
Into Live Nation events. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Bro, try it. Well, he knows. He knows, bro. He knows, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way. I'm not here for that shit. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Cause bro, try that shit while your ass going back to the box office. You're not arguing about you go to the box office. And look, how we got into Remo concert. Look, you guys gotta go check out Remo. Remo concert, I was out there with DJ Diesel. Shout out DJ Diesel. He was meant to help. I was meant to film his set at Remo concert. We had I think it was like 4,000 or 5,000 people that was over there at Aragon Ball. Yeah, so cameraman, you have to have your special credentials. So he didn't have because he's a DJ.
Right.
So we had to go through the box office and go through the back. The manager had to come out. They were not fucking with us. We were out there for a while. The manager was not fucking with us. So the manager had to come out. The dude posted whoever came out though, but had to get us in through the box office. We couldn't just go in through the regular door. So Live Nation, they don't play that shit. But Live Nation, y'all need to stop tweaking because every time you guys want us to fill out hella forms just to film.
And don't even look at that shit, bro.
No, hold on. Then, okay, you guys will deny us because they denied us. But when shit start coming up from the concert and we're like, let's see the content you guys are doing.
And it don't be shit
bro,
for
that
real.
shit don't be shit for real. Like, fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? Like, they be tweaking like
yeah, you gotta respect the cameramen that show up, man. Like that really be on the go. We gonna talk about cameramans getting scammed. Now look, we all know, shout out, Osiris Johnson, he from Ohio. That's our guy right there, bro. He been working, bro. He came to I met him at bro shit. I met him at church shit, bro. And,
Osiris, I met him online. I seen him what shit I seen Osiris do. Fuck.
He was doing a recap.
What Osiris do? We see he did somebody's shit.
He was doing.
I think he did the Lil RT recap. He did the Lil RT recap, and I'm like, damn, this motherfucker cold as hell. I was like, damn, I gotta need this nigga for my show because I haven't picked up the camera back there. You feel me?
Oh, bro.
Osiris Cam, I mean.
So I know you saw that clip about Osiris saying he got scammed by Real Boston Richie, man. How you feel about that? You feel like that was the label thing, or you feel like that was on Real Boston Richie to not pay him his bread after he begged the nigga to stay. The nigga was gonna leave. The nigga drove down there from Ohio, bro, 8-hour drive just to do a recap. The promoter told him, was like, hey man, your shit hard, bro. Come do the yacht party and shit. Come shoot a video. And he even shot part of Help Me, and they kept part of the footage and didn't credit him, bro. Like that shit was
First
insane.
of all what I have to say is that know the industry you're getting in is very grimy. That's one thing they've told me. That's what a lot of this artist managers have told me, and that's what they have shown me.
Right.
When you get into this game, know it's grimy. They're gonna snake you like a motherfucker. So whenever you're doing anything that
that's why I learned.
It's like
one thing I learned, bro. Like you can't throw shit up in the air, bro. Like you can't always, for example, like you can't always post what you're gonna do. Other people will try to jump in and do the exact same shit you doing, bro. I learned that shit. Like it's some people out here that really don't support you. They just want to know what you're doing so that they can either try to intercept that shit or you know what I'm saying. Cause that's how I be in this game. It's secret competition for real. Like
it is.
It's secret competition for sure.
Let me not even get into it. Let me not get to it.
He said we ain't gonna say no name.
We're not gonna say that, but a lot of people Mello, Chucky be watching this shit. Mello does a lot of blog stuff. A lot of people watch stuff that
don't nobody really know how tapped in that shit be going though.
A lot of people in Chicago really watching that are big. You understand? I started doing videos. There's a lot of different people, even though cameramen that watch my stuff, they just watch it. But I'm just like, y'all some big cameramans too, and now I've been looking up to y'all, but now y'all really watching my shit.
Cause it be some. We want to see what you gonna do because and that's why with me, that's why Chicago, bro. You only gonna get so much Chicago work until you tap into that new generation. Like with Chicago, you got to be on them fast, bro. And the thing about artists that's coming up, they'll fuck with a different couple cameramans because they need that fast. You know what I'm saying? So you got to catch them fast, bro, before everybody hop on. Because once they hop on, shit be locked in. But now
the thing is that too. When I know shit move fast too, but when you actually you see all these people that watch your stuff and you meet them in person, they actually fuck with you, bro.
Yeah, and you be surprised, bro.
You be surprised.
You be surprised how many people see your shit.
For real, you be surprised. am. These people really like.
It's a small world.
Because this other person, shout out Milky again. Milky was telling me, bro, what you doing? Keep on doing. Like it's different. He said like he never seen no cameraman that actually like being on the camera too. Like I talk to people, you know. He said, and like Milky young as hell, just like us.
How old is he?
I don't know. He probably like 25, 26, probably.
Type shit, Milky.
Probably 24, lucky. But like, bro, we gotta keep on what we're doing. The vlog, bro. You saw the vlog be going crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie with that shit, bro.
I had the chance to hit 200K on YouTube, and I ain't fucking do that shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You had that start band shit, bro. Your shit would have been. Cause like I did my video, bro. And shout out to iPhone. They got me through there, bro. I shot that bitch off an iPhone 15, bro, and my shit did 200,000. Yo shit would have went up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So like the content definitely like the way I don't know the way I look at it is, bro. People get bored. People be on YouTube more than you know, bro. Especially kids, bro. And these people that got these fan bases, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, gang. Like I'm trying to tell you, like Star Band's got a decent big fan base, right? But that nigga, them New York niggas that dancing and shit. Shout out Sugar Hill D-Dot, bro. He got me my first 200K.
Shout out Sugar Hill D-Dot, too.
Man, yeah, shout out whole Sugar Hill, man. Everybody else down there.
We get them Nigerian names is all on TikTok. Go check it out. They liking that shit up to today, every day.
And they repost that shit, too.
Reposting, too, bro. That's real love, bro. For sure. But we finna turn this shit up, though. We got like 5 minutes left. I'm finna get back to my day, you feel me? But,
nah, bro, how you want to end it out, though? What's some advice you got to, you know, somebody that want to get in this industry that you could tell yourself before you started that could get them further, bro?
Look, I'm in the School of Hard Knocks. You guys go check it out. That's the person that always asks people on the road, how much revenue you think you got? Why not ask the question too? Just a question just like that. Asking me like, what's the way? It's free 99, bro. Anything you're doing right now is free 99. If you're not gonna take a year to do free 99 work, don't even pick up the camera, bro. Because after that free 99 work, you don't even know you're building something more than just money that you're getting. You're building like history, bro.
Don't even tell them a year, bro, because people are really, this shit might take 2 years, 3 years, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
You know, you gotta just keep going, keep building up, bro. And whoever win, bro, is the niggas that they ain't stop, bro. That's like one thing I can tell you is like for real, like as long as you
this stuff, I'll say it gotta be in you, bro. You cannot just do it for the money. It gotta be in you because
do your research.
Shit, even though up to today, my friends still be telling me, "Guy, everything is not about the money." I've done so many work. You guys still want to do free work? Yes, you still have to do the free work, bro. It's like everything is not about the money. Like, man, I've had old visuals told me too, bro. You say you getting lazy, Deji. I'm like, how? He's like, you the kind of motherfucker that not gonna want to do shit until is a famous motherfucker. And I'm like, bro, you actually right. Like that's a bad habit that I need to get back. Even though if it's anything, I should be grateful for the opportunity because it's not everybody that have the opportunity to go behind the scenes with old visuals and shit like that.
Right.
You feel me? It's not everybody there around him. But I need to get back, like, you know, start doing stuff for free 99. I feel like that's going to take me to the next level, too. Free 99. I need to invest to yourself, bro, because I don't know who else you're going to invest it to. Man.
Yeah, somebody out there working a 9 to 5. Somebody out there working, you know, a 9 to 5 that wants, to, you know, that's looking at our stories, you know what I'm saying? Looking at like, damn, you know, they be outside this shit fun, but they don't really know what like hard work. This shit is, people don't understand, this shit is a job, too, bro. Like, this shit is anything you do is a real job, my nigga. It ain't never no cheat code it ain't never no cheat code, bro. Anything you do is a job, bro. And
the cheat code
they don't see the shit that goes into this.
Ass too, so
you know, the travel, bro, the gas money, the tickets, the unexpected costs, bro. The shit that go into this, bro. You gotta like people don't understand. We make sacrifices doing this shit, and they just see the fun part. But that's the small reward from us investing, you know, that gas money to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
What do you know about, like, having damn near the whole 5,000 you ever made, not even 5,000, the whole 3,000 you ever made in your life, you're like, damn, should I either go on the trip right now, or I should damn near buy this camera that my 50% chance get me my revenue back.
Right.
I don't have the.
I had that shit bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You feel me, bro? This camera, bro. While I remember, I think it was last year November. Was it like last year November, right? And I was like, bro, this is what I need, bro. But at the same time, I didn't know how much I make back, bro. The amount of money I make through that motherfucking camera that I'm pointing at right now, bro. Before I got this motherfucking camera, bro. Hey, I'm grateful, man.
Oh, bro.
I'm grateful. I bought that camera and then back like, motherfucker, I'm not even gonna explain, man.
Yeah.
That's a good investment, but like, take some chances on yourself, man. You know, whatever you feel like is right, do it, man. You know, pray towards it. You know, I wouldn't like pray towards this stuff, cause you know, and be around people that you see yourself
at, bro. I tell people that like you are who you hang around, bro. If you hanging around a bunch of niggas that's just getting high all day, that's just wanting to beef with niggas that's not getting no money, bro, what you think you gonna become, bro? And even if that don't got nothing to do with friends, bro, sometimes that's even family, bro. Like you really gotta make that sacrifice to get around people that you want to be. Do your research. Find somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody did it, bro, that means it's proof in the pudding that you can literally do that shit. If you see people around, like for example, bro, with me, how I even got into the game was shout out Teeski, man. I was a real big fan, but
Teeski
like
knows Mello, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Told me
look,
personally when I was at Teeski, I was like, I know Mello. I was like, damn.
For he said that.
That bro, all them kids that were paying on their tickets to go see Teeski don't even remember their face. Teeski know you, Mello. That's crazy,
bro. Because like, what nobody
changed his number, man. I could have called Teeski right now. That nigga changed his number and went and got locked up. I think the police. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He changed his number now.
Yeah, Springfield K. I said that shit was crazy.
But we finna wrap this shit though. I got some shit.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up right here though. But look, think back with Teeski, bro. I was telling you like he was traveling. He was just starting to do his shows and shit, right? So this how I got locked in. I hit up. Shout out Bink, man, Bink Jones, Dub Block, man. I hit up Dub Block ENT. I hit him up on Facebook, man. I was like, yo, I'm fucking with what you doing, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if there's like any internships open. I'm trying to get busy. I want to work. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, basically told me like, man, I saw Teeski when he was just getting out of jail, bro, and he was on house arrest and we were just working. He was like, I've been working with him 5 years, bro, and this is what you seeing from us working for 5 years. And him building up that empire. Teeski been rapping. If you go back and look at his catalog, bro really been rapping. He done been too.
But does Teeski have all his old videos?
He still got him up there. Yeah, he been rapping. You gotta go tap in. Like Teeski, bro, he got real work that was back then. He was really two artists from two different times. You know what I'm saying? And I got locked in. He was doing shows. He was in Gary, Indiana. I pulled up. And he had Chucky on my soul. Chucky was there. Chucky walked up to me. He was like, "Yeah, bro, you Mello, woo. You know what I'm saying?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, it was crazy." He knew who I was because shout out Chucky. I was talking to Chucky because everybody was comparing him to Teeski, and I'm like, "Bro, this nigga had like 5,000-6,000 followers." I'm like, "Bro."
Damn, Chucky had 5,000?
Yeah, bro. I swear to God, I found him earlier. I hopped on live with him, bro. If he was in this room, he'll know what I'm talking about. Because I texted him one day, and he hit me back. He was like, yeah, I remember that, bro. Love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Woo. So, nigga, bro, I used to hit him up and FaceTime him and call him and shit. He was on live. We both went live. I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, you getting all this comparison to Teeski. Everybody, all the fans compare you to Teeski, bro. You need to drop videos. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no videos out. He was like, yeah, bro, I'm locking them cameramans right now. I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, you don't know how big you about to be. This is like, he looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, bro, like I'm a music like fiend. Like I'm like, bro, I see the potential. I'm like, bro, I see the potential, bro. He looking at me like type shit, woo. He was like, yeah, I'm finna get up there. And he was like, yeah, Teeski, my brother and shit. He was telling me they finna drop some shit. And then boom, no diss, but he dimmer got bigger than Teeski, bro, on his own lane type shit. So it's just all about surrounding yourself around people that want to win, bro, that want to be successful, and just keeping that circle, bro. But we gonna wrap it out. Shout out Deji Films, man.
Shout out Mello Worldwide TV, man.
Bro, we coming through, man. Got the interview done.
We gonna do this shit back, bro. We gotta
shout out your social. Where can I follow you at, man?
Deji Films on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. The mama's OnlyFans, motherfucking Deji Films. You can see me in that bitch. Man, go check me out, man. Show me some love, bro. I need every love y'all give me, man. I'm real genuine nigga. You can text me to any advice you need, any phone calls. I'm there to help, man.
Yeah, hit bro up, bro, for the recaps, all that shit.
Anything
BTS.
you really like need help with in life, I either can advise you or point you towards some help. So
Right.
let me know, guys.
That's love. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Love.
All right.
Show.